Child, I just got done watching The Walking Dead season 6, episode 2, JSS. Oh my gosh. A lot has happened in this episode. Where we left off is, Rick and some of the gang were basically what I called having the Walker parade. Basically, trying to get all these walkers trapped in a quarry, away from the gated community, the safe haven, basically. And while they were doing that, this big, loud truck horn sound off and basically took the walkers off their course through the woods towards the community. Okay, now. So that's where we left off. In the beginning of the start of this episode, we come on to a girl and her family trying to hot wire a vehicle to basically to drive around and get away from walkers. But as they're doing that, walkers are approaching them, and I think her mother and her father end up getting killed, but the little girl survives. So we follow her around through the forest a little bit, surviving, basically finding her places to sleep, and eating, whatever she can find, like a turtle. She ate a turtle, to survive, and everywhere she lay, well, rest, or she leaves the initials JSS. So then she comes upon the gated community. But in this gated community, the grass is long. Some of the buildings look burnt. And she can hear on the other side of the gate talking and laughter, basically. And she ends up opening the gate and walking through. And then we come back into the gated community to where life is going on by its day to day. And people are doing basically what they do: grocery shop, talk, go see doctors, family having conversations and stuff like that. And as I forgot her name in this episode. It amazes me how many names are in this episode, and I can't remember them all except for the main ones that I see almost all the time. But okay, so I forgot her name, but she's also part of Rick's gang, because in this community there's Rick's gang, and there's the community. The community gang is weak because they don't know how to defend themselves. Rick's gang is strong because they know what they're doing. So, like I said, we have Rick's gang and the community gang. So, a woman from Rick's gang, she just got done grocery shopping, and she's in the nice kitchen baking a casserole, basically. And as she's looking out the window, she sees someone attack one of the community gang's member, and kills her. So she goes into survival mode. So basically what happens is, while everyone in this community thinking they're safe, which they really aren't, outside gang of looters get into the community, and they're killing the community gang. Like bashing their heads in with sledgehammers, slicing them with machetes. Because, like I said, the community gang, they're weak. They don't know how to defend themselves. But Rick's gang knows how to defend themselves. So, Rick's gang goes into basically survival mode. They know how to protect and survive. And they're basically out there saving the community, even though there are a lot of community casualties in this episode, due to the looters. I forgot her name. What was her? Is it Mary? That is bad, y'all. I am so sorry. I'm gonna lose points. um, she's going around and she disguised herself as one of the gang to walk around and kill them. Um, then we have the black dude, I forgot his name too, with the stick. He's facing off with one of them, and she comes around and she stabs him. And he's talking about he could have handled it because he's really not trying to kill human beings. He only tries to kill, the walkers. But these human beings are in here looting and killing people. Basically, for no reason, basically. I understand it. No, I take that back. They're trying to survive. When some people, when they go into survival mode, it brings out the worst in them, and they'll do anything and everything to survive. That means killing people, looting, everything. No whole bar when it comes to surviving, especially in a world full of walkers. So, like I said, she comes up and she kills him, and he doesn't want to kill them because he doesn't really want to kill human beings. And basically, she's trying to get to the armory because if they get to the armory, they're going to have a lot of guns to use against the community. So she gets to the armory. While they're on the way to the armory, the guy, he sees that the preacher is getting attacked by one of the looters. So he, gives up his cover and goes to save the pastor. While this happened, the woman, she's going to the armory where all the guns and ammo is, to make sure it's safe. While she's on that, a couple of the looters follow her. She ends up shooting them. I know one of them probably died later on because he ran out, and one she killed right then and there. One of the community people was hiding in the closet. She pulled her out, gave her a gun, told her if anybody comes to that door, shoot them till they're dead. Basically protected the armory. Now back to the other guy saving the pastor. He got some staff skills for you, and he knocks out the looter, and they tie him up. Looter comes to, and the woman catches up and shoots the looter in the head. Like I said, the guy, he doesn't want to kill them, but she's all about survival, and she's like, if we don't kill them, they'll kill us, basically. So she kills them. So everybody's wandering around and stuff like that. Also, we see Rick's son save a boy. Well, the son of someone Rick killed because he killed basically the mayor of this town. With her, then his wife, she's trying to get back into the swing of things, and someone from Rick's gang is basically trying to snap her back into it, to show her, you have to be strong for your community, because if you're not, then, what I'm trying to say. Then basically one of the people in the community, some of the people in the community stepped up. I give that to you. We had a sniper, really wasn't really doing any much sniping. And we found out where the loud horn sound came from in this episode as well. Because as the guy up in the tower was shooting people with the gun, someone was trying to ride off with a semi-truck, probably full of supplies or something like that. So he ended up shooting the guy in the truck. The truck veered off, crashed, and the horn started blaring. And because remember in the last episode, this horn started blaring, and all the walkers ended up walking out of the parade into the forest. Into the forest. Where was I? And so they have to stop the horn from blaring. which he does, even though he didn't end up killing the walker, the black guy did with the staff. He ended up killing them. I really do need to get these people names, don't I? I'm sorry, y'all. um, it's been so long. Sorry. So then, other than that, okay. Then the mayor, the new mayor, the woman, saying they were going to bring her back into town, but she just said that she needs to stay outside because she's just going to be a helpless victim that people have to protect. So they end up putting her in a semi truck and leaving her there. So because I guess she would be protected there, I believe. The guy with the staff, he comes up on a gang of the looters and basically tells them to leave because if you don't leave, you're going to die here by other people's hands, but not mine. So they leave basically gave an encouraging word because basically it's like the life you chose, you're going to die. Basically, that's what he was telling them. So, I mean, there is a lesson within this episode, and I applaud them for that. I really do. So, what was I? I'm train of thought. And I know some of the stuff, like I said, I'm saying may not be in order, but you know what? At least I'm giving you something. Also within this episode, we have a woman who is a psychiatrist, basically learning to be the doctor of the town. One of the people that got attacked, basically trying to protect the town, comes in. She doesn't know what she's doing, and people are there just basically wanting her to save her. Well, push come to shove, she can't save her, so the woman ended up dying. That's about it. Near the end, the guy with the staff, he ended up killing one of the looters because they just wouldn't stop. So I believe he ended up killing him, or he just knocked him out real bad. But we'll find out in the next episode. And I think we may find out in the next episode because the previews from the next episode basically shows Rick and the gang going into survival mode against all these walkers walking through the forest now. So, what was that? Y'all have to excuse me. And I mean, that's basically the gist of this episode, basically showing us why that big truck horn sounded off while the Walker Parade was going on. Basically what happened in the community while Rick and some of the gang was not there. And that's basically what's happening in this episode, catching us up to why the horn blared, why the walkers were walking, and all the casualties that happened in this episode due to the town not, taking up arms and learning how to really protect themselves. In one of the scenes, we see, like I said, one of the women from the community protecting her family, basically, against another woman. She ends up stabbing her with some scissors. She did, girl. She basically let the looter woman believe that she got knocked out. And as the looter woman was walking towards the gun to pick it up, that woman sneakingly got up, grabbed the scissors off the counter, and ran at her. Bow, bow, bow. Got her good. At this time, the son was walking in. The son, got attacked. That's who Rick's son saved. And, Rick's son was like telling him to come into the house because he can protect him. But, he's holding a grudge because Rick killed his father. His mother is protecting Rick because, from what I'm understanding, the father was basically a monster himself. And basically asking him to lift up his arm over his head, which he can't because I believe of the father. But like I said, this was a good episode, a real good episode. Y'all got to go see this. You either gonna have to catch it when it come back on, or you need to go online to TMC and watch this. Or is it AMC? Ooh, I'm so wrong. I'm sorry, AMC. I am so sorry, AMC. Go to AMC and watch this. Or if you got that on demand, go watch it on demand. This was a good episode. Like I said, I am so in love with The Walking Dead right now. I fell off for a couple of seasons, but I'm back on now. So other than that, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, share, email ARI3SMAR5@gmail.com. All right, y'all go check out my channel. Send me some comments. Let me know your opinion. Like the video. Go subscribe to my channel. Go check me out. All right. Y'all have a good day. Peace.